Everyone likes a roller coaster. Well, most of us. Whether you like being lifted out your seat going over airtime hills and being pushed into your seat by multiple inversions, or launching at very high speed and being thrown down very steep drops. Many coasters out there that would hit exactly what you like, but many parks try to outdo the competition and build some record-breaking roller coasters by being the fastest launch or the most inversions or even the most amount of airtime. These are some of the world's most record-breaking roller coasters of today's industry. Formula Rossa, an Intamin launch hydraulic coaster, is located at Abu Dhabi's Ferrari World. This is and has been the world's fastest roller coaster, which it has been for almost 14 years now, which does reach up to 150 miles an hour and pulls up to 4.8 Gs. The second fastest roller coaster is King Dakar, which is actually the tallest roller coaster in the world. Similar to Formula Rossa, this is manufactured by Intamin and does launch riders up to 128 miles an hour and over a 456-foot top hat. Funnily enough, the top 5 tallest roller coasters in the world are all launch roller coasters, 3 being similar to King Dakar and the other 2 are shuttle roller coasters. The Smiler at Alton Towers inverts you upside down 14 times and holds the world record for most inversions. This coaster is manufactured by Gerstlauer and is the first infinity coaster to make its debut for this company. The ride does feature a normal lift hill and a vertical lift hill halfway through the ride. The UK in fact held the record prior for this with Colossus, the world's first 10-looping roller coaster. Unlike the Smiler, Colossus was cloned a lot in the world, meaning that it's tied its position with multiple coasters. That was until 2013 and the Smiler took its record. The next coaster broke a record which not many people acknowledged until when it opened. Cedar Point decided to blow out on Steel Vengeance, a Rocky Mountain construction manufactured ride with the most amount of airtime on any ride in the world. For those who may not know, airtime is a feeling of weightlessness when experiencing negative G-forces. I'll link a video in the description if you want to find out more. But Steel Vengeance was a wooden roller coaster called Mean Streak and was transformed into one-of-a-kind steel wooden hybrid, with the ride boasting a huge 27.2 seconds of airtime in its full 2-minute layout. It sure is a unique ride. Longest ever roller coaster to be built is Steel Dragon 2000 at Nagashima Sparland in Japan. This is manufactured by Morgan Manufactory, who has in fact only manufactured 9 rides, this one being the longest. The ride traverses over 8,000 feet of track and goes on for a long 4 minutes. Interestingly, the second longest roller coaster in the world is located at Lightwater Valley. The ride is called the Ultimate and was actually built by the company British Railways. Not really manufactured for roller coasters, it's more of a train network railway. Dodonpa at Fujio Highland, Japan is the world's fastest acceleration coaster ever. The SMS manufacturer launches guests from 0 to 112 in 0.5 seconds. This ride is a Thrust Air 2000 model by SMS Worldwide, and it's actually the only version of that in existence. Funnily enough, the second fastest acceleration coaster was built by SNS, and that is Ring Racer in Nürburgring. I can't say the name. The pneumatic launch was obviously different to the airmatic launch, and the ride was actually built on the side of an F1 track. Sadly, this ride is still standing, but it's not operating anymore, and has been like that since 2013. The tallest inversion on any roller coaster in the world right now is Soaring with Eagle. The ride is manufactured by B&M, and this ride does feature a whopping huge 196 feet tall wing overdrop due to its wing coaster style. But the ride soon got beaten by an S&S manufactured ride, Steel Curtain, with the ride opening in 2019 and with a boasting different 9 inversions on the ride, and with one of them being 220 feet high. The most G-forces on any roller coaster goes to Tower of Terror, not at Disneyland, but in South Africa. This is manufactured by Giovinola and has a 90-degree drop, which actually sends you down into a real mine shaft that they built and they didn't take out, and pulls up to 6.3 Gs. The ride features an elevator style lift and goes through a 49 feet long mine shaft, as they did use it as a tunnel for the drop on their ride. And the final coaster I have on this list is Takabisha at Fujio Highlands again. This ride is the steepest roller coaster drop in the world at a staggering 121 degrees drop. This Eurofighter features 7 inversions, a launch and a lift hill, vertical. Before you do go down to the drop, the car is held and then is shortly released afterwards. Even though this ride has held its record for a long time, a ride opened in 2019. I forgot what the name is, it's something to do with Nickelodeon, it might have been SpongeBob, I'm not too sure, but it does beat the steepest drop in the world by 0.5 degrees. So that is my 9 record-breaking roller coasters list. If you have been a fan on this channel for quite some time now, it's only been a month, but you have noticed that I have been doing some different content, so I have decided to do and produce something new. If this video does do well, I will do a part 2. Comment if you want me to, because sure, I guess. But if you do go on to enjoy this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.